If you want to be inspired, motivated, and learn why you must defy the odds, stay tuned. Hello, everyone. This week, we are talking about why you must defy the odds. Now, by defy, I mean do the opposite of, be in completely different trajectory of, be disobedient to what someone tells you to do in a good way. I'll get to that. And lastly, defy meaning breaking barriers, break the glass ceiling, as some would say. And then the odds, all of the naysaying, all of the, oh, you won't make it, all of the, you have no chance, basically anything that counts you out. What you can consider yourself in this video to be, as I am every day of my life, is an underdog. I have four reasons why you must defy the odds. But before we get to those, I want to give you two examples of how I went ahead and defied the odds in my own life and why I'm telling you you must do so as well. First, the first way I have defied the odds is by overcoming everything that people said I wouldn't be able to do because I grew up in a single parent home. My brother and I, shout out to Take Flight, have both excelled in our own ways. My father died when I was a baby, barely 6 months old, and my mom was a single parent in an urban suburb community. And of course, the statistics, the man, family and friends, and haters all said, your kids are going to have a hard life. They're not going to make it very far. Let me sit here and tell you something about my mother. She went ahead and did everything she needed to do and made it necessary and sacrifice for us to be able to be where we are now in our lives. Not only educated, but successful. I defied the odds in that way because it was just like everything was stacked against me. Poverty, not having two parents in the home, being black, that's the first thing that's wrong with you, right? As if you listen to the news. And then not having the love of two people at the same time can be detrimental to many kids. But I made it through anyway. Secondly, the way I defied the odds has been disobedient to what they told me, right? Was being a suicide attempt survivor and going on to excel in the ways that I have. Having graduated, my own home again, having a career now, and knowing where I'm headed in life. When I was down and out, homeless, no more than one pair of drawers to my name, and nowhere to turn, no food, no nothing. Life happened, right? But above all else, when I woke up to the sun shining in my face that next morning, I woke up and realized I got to do everything contrary to what they tell me my life is supposed to be. I'm not supposed to be talking to you here right now. I wasn't supposed to go on to live another day, but I did, and I'm doing it. This is not to bring anyone down. It's only and solely, as I say at the beginning of my video, to inspire and motivate you to go on to do great things. You are not defined by that period at the end, which I talked about in one video, that title of that chapter, homelessness, that end of a relationship. Anything that is happening to you, you're unemployed. None of that defies or will defy who you are in your future or what your tomorrow is going to be. Because hell, I am a living testament to it. Trust me, I am. That's why on my website, you will see I have shirts that talk about available for purchase, merch that says defying or defy the odds. That's exactly what I mean by that. Now, I didn't do this video to promote merch. I did this video because it was egging at my soul, gnawing at my soul, should I say, to talk to you about defying the odds. When I think about all that I have overcome, and you could do that and take a moment, just, man, whoo. Some would say some God shots, or just getting out of the hellhole prayers, right? Of course, I prayed to get me through, but it was silent that night. I slipped my wrist. It was silent. No one was there with me. That was supposed to be the end. At least I thought. There is so much more for me left to do, and I will always be disobedient to what they said my destiny was supposed to be. Disobey that. Break the ceiling of whatever it is that they said that you were only, oh, you're a woman, you only can do this. Oh, you're a man, you only can do that. Oh, you grew up in a single parent home. This is all what will be of your life. No, it will not. I demand greatness from myself. I demand more from myself. I will accomplish. I will be somebody in my own way, in my own definition of however I want that to be. Okay, let's get to the four, should I say, reasons why you must defy the odds. Number one, for the next generation. I've used this reason before, but it's so important. People talk about generational wealth, intergenerational trauma, all the things, right, about generation. The next people that come after us, who will be our caretakers. They're counting on you. I don't even care if you don't have any kids. Your nephews, your nieces, your cousins and them, they are all counting on you, the next generation after you. Even if you don't have any extended family or nobody but yourself, the next generation of the other people that are in the world are counting on you to defy the odds, to break the door open for them to walk through it. You know, they say, I'll walk so you can run. I am walking and only carrying the torch by those that came before me. The ones in the 1960s, 1950s, 1940s, 1930s. The slaves, they all defied the odds to make it so I could be sitting here before you today. Number two, for yourself. That should be an obvious one. You must defy the odds for not only just for yourself, for your psyche, for your confidence, for your well-being. Because when you go and you do what you didn't think you could do, you are just not even only endorphins coming through, but you believe in yourself even more. When you look at my Instagram channel, or should I say page, and you look at how I graduated, I never thought 3 years ago when I started that in 2019 that I would be sitting in front of you today being able to talk about what I manifested in my life. That word manifest is a big one. We'll get to that one in my videos. But honestly, number two reason why you must defy the odds is for yourself. You owe you, as Eric Thomas, the hip hop preacher, says. Number three, to overcome the doubters. There is a sense of satisfaction when you do what those people say you would not do, the naysayers. Well, they're tongue-tied. Make history when I say to overcome the doubters. Defy history. And lastly, but not least, your legacy, number four, demands it. Your legacy demands that you defy the odds. If you are walking in between the lines, you're staying in what they tell you to do in the box, you will never, ever be fully fulfilled in your life. I say that because I was not. Let me go do the thing, or go and do that. I have to become a doctor, or I don't have to do anything that the world has told me that I have to do. I didn't know what she should move across. I am going to do whatever it is that will allow me to be my greatest self. Your legacy demands from you starting today that you defy the odds. Be greater than what everybody else said that you were going to be. Okay? Most importantly, as we sit here and talk, one of the things that I have come to realize about defying the odds is that you are much more than the history that was before you. I don't even care if it was just an hour ago. You're much more than that. Whatever it was, whatever it could have been, it's done. Tomorrow is so much more promising than anything that you could ever look or thought it could be. What's over the horizon is all that you will manifest and allow yourself to become. Before you go, follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click the notification button down below so you can get all my latest YouTube videos. Visit my shop so you can get that merch about defying the odds, because that's what you're going to start doing or are already doing, and going to do it to the next level starting today. And what I'd say always, and what will be to the end of my time on this earth, is remember, the only way is up.